When it comes to relationships, what does it mean when people say men are supposed to lead?
When it comes to relationships, when it says men are supposed to lead, I mean, men are supposed to take initiative. They're supposed to, show their girl for the best example for them, lead, have them doing the right things, motivate them, and just keep them acting right for themselves so they can both be better together.
He leads, meaning he's the leader of the house. He has to be taken care of. He's providing for us. He's making sure that we have everything we need. So ultimately, we need to make sure that he has everything he needs. The provider, the protector, he should lead his woman in the right direction. He's the king. So
I feel like that dates back. Like, a woman wants a man to provide. They want them to dominance. That's really what it is. Like, you want a dominant man. You don't want a submissive man. You don't want to bow down to him. You want him to bow down to you.
Walk on the side of danger and sleep in the bed on the side of danger and protect. I think that's what it means.
Wouldn't that make men more accountable?
Yes.
Wouldn't that make men more accountable?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, men should be accountable in this world.
Yes, it definitely makes men more accountable because they're not only leading themselves, they're leading their wives, their kids, whoever's in that house. So yeah, definitely.
If women are the ones who determine that men should lead, wouldn't that mean that women are really the ones in charge?
Women are definitely not the ones in charge. It's a man's world.
Women are always in charge.
Exactly, yes.
See his power.
Women are in charge.
Well, women think they in charge. Women are in charge of the sexual market because they have to give us permission to hit, but we're in charge of the rings that they want so much, right? A lot of dudes don't understand our power. A woman can want, and she can call herself a bad bitch, a dime, whatever she says, but if I don't think it, if I don't see the value, she not gonna get the ring.
I believe that women are always in charge because we know how to persuade men. So we know how to make you think that it's your own idea. So ultimately, women do run, but we know how to make a man feel good so he think that he's in charge.
How can men lead if it's by women's terms?
That's true. We can't. I mean, they expect us to. And I mean, we do the best job we can.
The man is the head, the woman is the neck. Basically, what that means is that the woman can direct which way his head turns. So ultimately, he is leading, but the woman is directing where he goes.
Why do women complain about men being in charge when women wanted it that way?
I don't know because I'm not one of those women. I don't have an answer for that. Women just like to complain sometimes.
I feel like that's more of this generation just because everybody wants to be an independent woman. Everybody wants to be a bad bitch. But ultimately, everybody wants to be taken care of. So I feel that our generation now, a lot of women want to be taken care of, but they also don't want to do what's necessary to be taken care of. And they also want their cake and eat it too, kind of in a way.
Now the society is all this propaganda with the TV and the Cardi B's and all this. Women feel like when they have their own shit, that makes them the leader. And it doesn't make them the leader, it makes y'all in the dope. I'm gonna piss some ladies off.
At the end of the day, men are going to be men. Like, they love women at the end of the day. And if you're in a relationship, you're pursuing her. So you're going to want to follow what she is expecting from you.
If everyone wants men to lead, is it any wonder why most leadership positions are held by men?
Yeah, but females also play such a huge role in leading the world, I feel like. Like, without a female, a man's home would fall apart.
We live in a society where men have the power no matter what. Unfortunately, women just we're not in a position to lead. As much as we would like to, we don't get that power. We are not given that opportunity, and that's just that. We're just going to have to live with it. It's just always going to be like that.
When it comes to relationships, are men more likely to be held to a masculine standard than women are held to a feminine standard?
Yeah, they are, and that's not fair.
No, I think people can just be whoever they want to be, just express themselves however they want to express, whoever really cares about if you're too feminine or too masculine in any sense,
As a man, you can't show any type of emotion, bro. If you show too much emotion, girls already give the soft vibe. Now you go in the category as you're soft. If you give off not enough emotion or, you don't show enough emotion, then they say you don't know how to communicate or that you're just too closed off.
Men should be in their masculine at all times. If you're living your full truth as a man, you're in your masculine no matter what.
What are those standards and who defines them?
The standards are, I mean, just being a real man as a provider, is a leader, you know, is going to take care of his family, his community, and he's going to do great things because he's living his purpose.
Don't a lot of women want a guy who's 6 feet tall, six-pack abs, six-figure income?
Well, don't a lot of men want a girl with a fat ass and a small waist and a big chest and able to ride dick in the middle of the night and get up and take care of the kids in the morning?
Aren't a lot of women born with those qualities while men typically have to earn their...
Do you not know how many people got BBLs? You not know how many women literally change their image just to be accepted by male standards to nowadays?
I, as a man, don't care if you got red bottoms or blue bottoms. That shit impresses the other women and shit. I want to know, am I going to have a home-cooked meal? Am I going to have a support system, a helpmate, shit like that? I don't give a fuck about your BBL or your BBL bag. It doesn't matter. But women, they spend too much time oppressing other women because dudes don't care about that.
When a woman says she's tired of dating men, why do they often end up dating a woman who looks and acts like a man?
Maybe they're attracted to masculine energy and not men.
Men, they like the masculinity. They just maybe want more sensitivity, or maybe because most women are better at eating pussy. I don't know.
So are women really interested in men or just somebody who fulfills their masculine standards even if it's another woman?
The second one fulfills the masculine standards even if it's a woman.
All women really want, bro, is someone to fulfill their needs. That's it, bro. Whatever that is, because all women's needs can be different, you know what I mean? Whether that's attention, whether that's sex, it's different, and that varies too. Protection, you know, women are emotional, and their needs and stuff go like the wind, and that's why us men have problems dealing with women, because we look at it as how we look at it. We expect women to think and move the way we do, and they're different. We'll be, well, how could they do this? Easy, because they're women, bro.
Women just want to get what they want, bro. That's it. At the end of the day, women want what they want. And if they can't get it, they will leave and go to another guy, go to another place, go to another job, and they'll do whatever they can to find it, bro.
There's not a lot of masculine dudes, bro. And masculine isn't just about being buff and just and being like Conan and give me a beer, do what I say. Masculine is an energy, just like femininity is an energy also.
I feel that we're pushing men to be masculine because men started to wear panties nowadays. They want to be taken care of like a woman. They want to be courted like a woman, and they want a woman to chase them when in reality it should be the other way. So I feel like a lot of women want men to go back to what they used to be.
Isn't that men just wanting to be treated like a king?
You can be treated like king, but you got to be having that king money, first of all. And second of all, you can be treated like a king, but that means you have to offer something as well. You can't expect anything if, one, you're not that type of person, or two, you have nothing to offer to get those services.
Put it like this, I take that back. Dudes who have their shit together don't care about that. Now, if I'm on the bum on the street and I meet a chick with a nurse with a Benz, then that does impress me because I ain't got shit. But if I have shit, then it doesn't really matter because I'm looking for a woman who's to add to what I have. No woman, and that's, you guys need to understand this too. As a man, no woman is going to complete you.
Why should a man need to be a protector and provider when no burden is placed on women?
It's actually a very big burden placed on women. They have to bear children. They have to live in a society that treats them like, hey, y'all have no input on what we say because we make the money and y'all just got to go along with it. Just because we get to have sex with y'all, we're going to make y'all happy so y'all don't argue with us, but we're going to make the rules. Because men genuinely make the rules.
If being a masculine man means accepting the burden of others, why would anyone want to be a man by that definition?
I don't know. If being a female means having children, why would anybody want to be a female?
Well, I mean, why do women think that it's their duty to have kids when it's actually their choice?
I don't know. I don't feel that way. It's not my duty. I don't want kids.
Honestly, I feel that there are a lot of things that men have to deal with on top of, just being a man when it comes to the type of money you make, when it comes to taking care of other people. I mean, nowadays you have to have a lot of money. People are very, very expensive. But ultimately, in my opinion, that's just what I'm known as a man. Take care of home, take care of his household, take care of himself.
A man doesn't have to be masculine, but masculine are just the most appealing men to women.
Does a man need to be masculine in order to have equal rights?
No.
Does a man need to be masculine in order to have his needs met?
Yes.
Don't all adults have sexual needs?
Absolutely.
So a man has to basically groom himself to be what a woman wants in order to have sex.
Typically, yeah.
Okay, is there anything that men still hold as leverage over women to control them?
Absolutely. Like, we are still living in an unequal society. Like, women are still not equal till this day.
So what exactly is not equal? What?
We still don't get equal pay. We are still not treated like I'm walking out here, right, with a tube top on. I'm gonna be seen as I want something. Women
Should do things that women are awesome at, and men should do things that men are awesome at. And it just so happens that men are more awesome at a lot of masculine things, and women are more awesome at a lot of feminine things, like gardening and raising children and bearing children. Not that men don't raise children well, but they don't bear the children.
Women running the show, it's normal now. It's just like, oh, that's just how it is. It's not how it is. That's how your shit is. As far as women being submissive, women had the submissive shit fucked up because they feel like they look at submissive like a slave and something like that. And it's not about you being a slave or anything. It's just about you knowing your place in the relationship. When you travel, when I travel, and I go to Africa, when I go to Colombia, when I go to Thailand, the women know their place. I don't have to tell them, hey, I'm the man, I'm the leader. They just know. They're raised like that. But these women here, bro, you got to have game, or you got to have status or money to make them follow, bro.
Do women's delusional expectations require men to set delusional goals?
A man's goal should be defined by himself, but to please his woman, he should be living him. He should put himself first, no matter what his purpose, and then he should take care of his woman. And it's not delusional, but I think if a man's not in his masculine, a woman can't be in her feminine.
I feel like, in most situations it should come natural, because you can't really compare yourself to a woman can't compare herself to a man. So.
But won't women often attack a man's masculinity when they don't get what they want?
Not all women.
Not all, but a lot of them do.
Yeah, and
so if it comes naturally, then why would they ever shame a man for something that should come naturally?
Because some men are just not equipped, and it doesn't come natural for everybody.
But isn't that women just defining a man's masculinity?
I guess so, if that's how you're putting it.
Because women have this entitlement issue that's going on and feel like their just mere existence means they're entitled to any other person. They don't understand the process of when a man scoped themselves. Let's put it through this way. If you was to get a man, he was a good-looking man, but he didn't have money. Let's call it this. Would a man be invited to the high luxurious parties with the women on the yachts and the helicopters and the mansions and the nightclubs and this and that? No. But a woman, just her simple existence of being this cute girl with no money, no brains, she can be on 10 yachts with 10 billionaires, 10 choppers, the lavish nightclubs and all that nature. So a woman always is going to have the edge, because remember, men go for the beauty, fertility, and mental stability and emotional intelligence. The woman, however, is going to go for men who can protect, provide, and to cater and take care. So understanding the roles that we play. However, we have to understand with women have come through broken homes. Men as well have come through broken homes. So sometimes the roles are disfigured, and that is a huge problem in society today.